excited, honored, man, privileged to have this brother, man. He is a Howard University grad, right?
Yes, sir.
Graduate,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
He's royalty, man, to the world, pretty much, man. Y'all know you know what his brother is, man. We're gonna get more into it, but man, I'm so excited to have you on here, man. And please, man, you want to introduce yourself to my people, man, to my folk, man, my family.
Yo, what up, family? Since it's family, then we all family with it. So yeah, it's your boy Javen Cannon, you know what I'm saying? AKA King Cannon. You might have seen me on Wild and Out. You know what I'm saying? And we in this thing. Let's get to it. Let's chop it up.
We good. So y'all know for a lot of people, they like to ask, they said, man, so how did you get into this thing? I kind of got in my little, how you got in, but I want you to let the folks know, man, what was it drove your passion and what kind of started you on this road, man, to get into Wild and Out and so many other avenues that you've been, doing.
Man, to be honest, it predates me. It's kind of like a family business that I kind of stepped into. My dad kind of just always had a video camera around. I'm the youngest of four, you know what I'm saying? There's Nick, and then there's three other ones that's in between them. And all of them are about like 10, Nick being 15 years older than me, the other one being 10, 9, and 8 years older than me. So all of my brothers are older than me. And my dad always had a camera around. So just making us do little talent shows, just singing and with the brooms on his videos of my brothers, like just fighting and doing karate, all that type of stuff.
Who's the best fighter out of y'all?
It just depends. That was little. It changes as the age. I was always little, so I ain't never stand a chance. But you know what I'm saying. But I have my ways of getting around with everything. So So yeah, it really just kind of started with my pops. He kind of instilled it in Nick, you know what I'm saying, and all of my other brothers, like starting with Nick, you know what I'm saying, him being the oldest. I think Nick was like 5. My dad had him on like a public access TV show, like since he was like 5, 6, 7, like single digit age. So it just kind of matriculated down through there. Like two of my brothers, Nick and one of my other brothers, Gabriel, interested in rap. One of my other brothers is sing. I have a theater background myself where it kind of just starts to so I picked up everything, you know what I'm saying, from everything that they were doing that I kind of saw them doing. I kind of took it all as myself. I just kind of grew from there, you know what I'm saying, once Nick kind of became who he was. I didn't really have a choice.
You kind of had to just follow the footsteps, right? I mean, some big shoes to fit, man, but I've been watching your journey and you're doing a heck of a job, my brother, man. I'm proud of you.
Man, I appreciate that.
I really appreciate that. So since you being the baby of the family, was it like your idea to follow Howard University or HBCU? Because a lot of people are trying to focus on HBCUs instead of going to the
to be honest, I was the first one of my brothers to go to school. I went to school. Right? Nick eventually ended up coming to Howard with me, but I was there 2 years before he got there. My other 3 brothers kind of just being closer to Nick's age once he became who he was and then began to grow. We kind of just like follow him. And me having a little distance, a little separation in age, kind of was able to do it the more foundational way, the more structured way, rather than just being young 18-year-olds out here trying to chase a dream. Right. They kind of decided to give me a little more structure. So I think I wanted to go to ECU. That was my dream. I'm from Charlotte.
Okay. ECU?
ECU is like 4 hours away from Charlotte. So I visited that campus. It was amazing. I fell in love with it. But I think one day, just kind of talking to it with my brother, but Nick, he threw Howard across. I didn't really, at the time, I didn't really know too much about HBCUs.
Right.
But his thing is, tap into your culture, your people, your history. You know what I'm saying? Realize who you are. And at this time, I'm 18. I have my own ideas and doing my own studies and enlightenments when it comes to touching bases with who we are, but didn't really understand or know what HBCU was because college was never my thing. I feel like I was behind. I was supposed to be a child star already. I'm late. It's my thing. So, but now he kind of like redirected me to there. I think so probably like 2 months later, I just kind of just slid in. Went to, I think I set up a visit because beforehand, my thing was like, I'm going to go to ECU. I don't really care what you're talking about. But not knowing too much about college in itself, I think when people ask me, what you're looking into, I would say that. And wanting to have another option. Right. And since the only other school I really knew was like the one my brother just said, I would say East Carolina and Howard. And just kind of watching people's response to Howard. Like, oh my God, you guys, like, huh? What's you?
Well, yeah, are you sure?
What's this place that's like getting people so like surprised and like so enthused and so proud. Like there was a sense of pride that I was getting from people just by mentioning the name, and I didn't know about it. So I kind of took that and like looked into it myself. Started doing my own research, understand a little more about HBCU culture, what they are, what they stand for, what they represent. And by the time I went on my visit, it was
you was like, I'm going there, huh?
It's my school. I think I signed my letter of like commitment that day. Like I'm here. Right?
Serious, man.
That was the start of the next 4 years.
Man. But I think it's a privilege and honor for like I feel like a lot of people don't really know about the HBCUs like that, like, cause they're smaller, they're quieter, and a lot of people, from the inner city, you might hear somebody going there, but when you hear that big school, like I'm in Minneapolis, I'm in Minnesota right now.
Okay, right.
So like the University of Minnesota is where everybody feels like they should go, if, to become something. But we got so many other smaller schools around. It's like, man, you could choose smaller ones and still elevate and, become something. I think, when it's big names like you, yourself, and your brother, and, other celebrities that go to these HBCUs. We had a young brother by the, Master P, his son, he played basketball. Shout out to Hersey and them. They came up here to Minneapolis to play some basketball. And I believe, if I'm correct, their father was kind of encouraging them to go to HBCUs, and they ended up going to Tennessee State and playing basketball. So, everybody was congratulating them on that. And I feel like it's great. It's a great thing when, we see our young brothers, giving back to the community, and also, enjoying themselves at HBU and kind of encouraging other brothers to go, man. So I wish I ain't gonna lie. All my family went to Morehouse. I'm a Morehouse guy.
It's a total different experience. You know what I'm saying? It's just being around people that understand and relate to you, but then also like just tapping in with people from so many different walks of life. I think one thing that the naysayers would say is that you're surrounded by all Black people, you don't really get a true experience of the world. It's like, nah, like you do, because Black people are all over the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? All over the world doing amazing things, and to just see that, to see that, oh wow, there's Black people from over here, from over there, from across the country, from different countries, you know what I'm saying? Just all the different type of cultures that you kind of bump into, and all of these people are successful. Like these are about to be the next lawyers, these are about to be the next doctors, these are about to be the next congressmen. Just kind of seeing that understanding, and we're all kind of being cultivated together in this one spot. Like it's amazing. There's nothing like it, for real.
No, I believe
don't get me wrong though. Like I'm doing all this positive talking about it. It got ups and downs.
Come on, man. Give me the word. I know what that's supposed to do.
I had AD my first year there. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, but nonetheless, it's definitely an experience I wouldn't take back, and there's nothing like it.
Do you feel like because so I can understand a little bit about like having a family that's like a bigger name than the city, and then you kind of have this level of expectation that you have to like kind of follow and become or whatever. Do you feel like that was extra pressure for you at all, that that your brother ended up going to the same school you were? And because you look like him, brother. You look y'all look like brothers, man, on the street. I was like, hold on, is that Nate?
Nah, that's hilarious. I mean, nah, for real. I don't think so. Just kind of by the time Nick like I said, I was there 2 years before him. So maybe like he was there before me or something like that. But I kind of got to go and kind of like establish myself and get like a ground base like of my own before having, Nick come and like just blow things up to a different level. So it wasn't really too much of that pressure at all. Like if anything, I was kind of like showing he was the underclassman, so I'm showing him around and like taking him to different places, telling him where not to go, telling him what teacher to. You know what I'm saying? So it really kind of was like a dynamic and a role switch. Where he normally in situations where I'm coming asking him all the questions, you know what I'm saying? He got all the answers, was kind of a little different. We kind of was able to get a little closer, or I'm actually a lot closer, you know what I'm saying, just in those moments. Being able to be around each other more and just having that dynamic switch.
Man, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's a great experience, especially be able to do it with your brother, and just, he's able to kind of just follow those footsteps is great, man. This is great. Okay, so you now you said Charlotte, right? Now,
yes, sir.
Were you born in Charlotte, or were you?
Yeah, born and raised. Yes, sir.
Okay, born and raised. Okay, down southeast.
You know what I'm saying? West side. Shout out to all my I'm
about to say, tell them what's up, man. Give them some love. Shout outs, man. It's all love. It's all love.
45 minutes shouting people out. Let me chill.
You know how they go. You gotta have a little.
How I go. Once you start, you can't stop. So.
So okay, so you end up going to Howard, and you got the degree in like, was it acting thing? Was it production? Because I know you've been doing some production too.
TV and film production. It was a long journey. I changed my major about 3 times, but it was all in the same direction. I always kind of had an idea what I wanted to do. I just didn't know what I was gonna get my paperwork in. So but I ended up getting it in television, film production with like a script writing minor. So
okay, my brother. Congratulations.
I'm saying a little something.
You know,
I went to a couple classes. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what though? On this show, man, it's all about positivity and all about, you know, giving the flowers to, you know, you guys right now until some tragic stuff happen, you know. And then it's like, oh man, I knew he was this good, and we should have gave him love, man. Man, give him that love now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, it ain't like we gotta cry for it, or man, or we feeling so bad not getting it. But sometimes it feels good when somebody can acknowledge, you know, your successes and what you're doing in life.
Well, it's happening. You know what I'm saying?
The community loves it, man. I experienced that, you know, just in my local community, and it's like, man, we hear you on the radio. I'm like, man, I didn't even know how I was gonna be on the radio, not, you know, a couple years ago, and then all this stuff happens to you, you know. So I understand it. You know, I'm getting it as well, man. I'm getting it as well.
Yes, sir.
So through this journey, what would you say was the hardest thing to get through, kind of breaking into, you know, the TV world, the entertainment world? And then I'll shoot my next question.
What was the hardest?
Yeah. Because some people, not to cut you off, but some people think it's easy. Like, you give things given, like, just because your family might be in a certain situation. I don't think that's the truth all the time.
Oh, no, that's definitely not true. They made sure of that. Like,
you look like he'll make you work. That's all I'm trying to say.
Definitely. The first thing I'm saying for the longest, ain't no handouts over here. So you definitely have to wait for everything you get. Just starting off with that, like, my first experience on Wild 'N Out was like I had to work probably like 4 seasons before like I've ever touched the stage. Like, I started off as like a PA. It was like, might be like in a technical term, but it's like a production assistant. And basically that's literally the assistant. I want to use another word, but ain't no cursing. But it's the assistant. You know what I'm saying? Of the production. So like my first season, I'm running around like running to Home Depot to get a plunger, and you know what I'm saying, somebody needed some female you know what I'm saying,
right
hygiene projects. I had to go over there and go run and grab those and bring, like, so taking out trash. Like, funny story, like when I first heard I was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, working on Wild 'N Out, like I spent about blew a big old check at the mall. Like, oh, I'm about to get fresh. I went there, like, I'm taking out trash. Like, that's what I'm doing. Like, in Tim's and a leather jacket. Like,
he's an all mouth.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it's like, yeah, so that's kind of my first couple seasons that was just like building my way up every season. But I took it serious though. Like, I'm gonna be in these. I'm gonna mess my Timbs up. It's okay. I'm gonna not wear Timbs, but I'm gonna do everything I'm asked to do. Not complain. Like, do a little more than I'm asked to do, to be honest. Mm-hmm. And then like next season, I would get a different position, be able to see things from a different area. So that's kind of where I started. But to answer your question, like, the hardest part of it is by the time that I was able to work my way up from production assistant to writer assistant, or production assistant with like creatives. Then moving on to an actual creative consultant, then moving on to a cast. Like, throughout that whole process, by the time I finally made it, like, to working with the cast, like being on, getting episodes, the hardest thing was probably feeling worthy, to be honest. Like, I'm being all the way honest. Just looking around, like, seeing people that you watch growing up with,
right?
Just been killing it for years. Like the Carlos Millers of the world, the DC Young Flies of the world, like, literally, because I was fans of these people before anything,
right?
And even like the new people that kind of came in with me, like Cortez was Cortez's first season when I got there.
Even wilding.
You know what I'm saying? Going crazy. It was Big Mac first season. Like, I came in with them. And even though they were also new, but you hear Cortez been doing like Cortez like 21, 22. He's been doing comedy for like 15 years. Like you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know that.
Like, the math of that is crazy. Like, how you been?
Right, so, yeah. What age did you start this, my brother? Yeah.
Like people like Bobby J. Like, you've been watching Bobby J, you know what I'm saying, from That's So Raven since he was literally 4 years old. Like, literally. You know what I'm saying? So just seeing all of these people you've been a fan of, people that's been seasoning this. And I've been watching Wild 'N Out. I've been a fan of it. I know all the games. I know what I'm talented. I can do this. But just room with all the people that know you can do this. They do this every day. Like this is what they do. And just trying to just get working all of the, you know, so all of those feelings out there. Like, okay, proving myself, like getting the respect of the people in the room, like slowly but surely. And that's just stuff that comes with time. Like there's no way to rush that process. That's how it's supposed to be. Like you said, that's part of the journey. But just those initial feelings of like, dang, I'm here. Like I'm in the NBA, but that's Kobe over there. Like, oh
right.
Like, ooh-wee. I'm saying, so that was probably the hardest part for me.
Did you ever I don't want to say hazing, because I play college ball, so you go through certain things when you first get onto the team or just whatever. Did you get any of those experiences? Like, did anybody play any tricks on you or pranks?
Did you see the Bigfoot shoe episode?
Yeah, I was gonna bring it up. I ain't gonna lie.
Hazing.
I know that was Hey, if y'all didn't see that, not to put you out, it was funny. Just going out there and checking it out.
That was amazing.
It was amazing.
Definitely go check that joint out. That joint was amazing. Like,
but
that's the thing about.
You know what I respected about you though? Because you could tell you was all right. You was like, all right, okay, I can take it. And you can see DC was like, okay, I might be getting under his skin a little bit. Let me just keep on annoying him. So I think for the viewers and us, the fans, we were kind of like, let's see if he's gonna crack and get mad. Like, I ain't gonna say her name, Banks. And get mad and get to really getting serious, or you gonna be like, you know what? This the first time you get to bang out here, So I'm gonna let you handle what you're gonna handle, but I'm gonna get better and continue to go on and get back.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like I said before. First and foremost, my brothers are 8, 9, 10, and 15 years older than me. Ooh. Like, man, I never won anything. You think I was the funniest person in the room when I was no, like it was never. So just all of like that's nothing. And then also being a fan of the show, like you got to understand what it is. Like this is a sport, like. At the end of the day, like I was saying, this is the NBA. Like LeBron just dunked. Like he stole the ball from me. That's what he do. Like
yeah, he gonna do it. Yeah,
he gonna do it. You just got to get ready and get prepared for it at any moment. So I definitely had no hard feelings in the moment. If anything, it's just like, man, this really had like, not to make everything a basketball analogy, but that made me fully understand how it feels like how they say like playing with great players, like playing with Kobe, playing with Michael Jordan, playing with LeBron. Like other players, you just find yourself watching. Like they'll find yourself watching their greatness.
Yeah, for real. You be on the court with them and be like, oh man.
And then you gotta. I'm supposed to be playing right now. I'm supposed to. That was definitely that moment for me. Like that little backstory. That's my first episode. Like that's the first.
That was the first episode. I kind of figured it was because you came on 2000 and what? Now I want to say 8. Was it?
18, 19? I was 18, I think. Probably 18.
Yeah, it was like, okay, like around 18, 19. Okay.
So, yeah, that's definitely my first episode. So, for that, like, I've never seen this.
I was like, dang, bro, y'all done? I was like, I keep going. I'm like, man.
I've watched every episode of Wild 'N Out there, and I've never seen. Wow. This is about me. You know what I'm saying? So, if anything, it's you know what I'm saying? Just being able to watch people greatness is one thing that I took out the moment. Definitely can't have no hard feelings. Like this is what this is. But understanding that is love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Understanding this is family. Like I said, going back comparing it to my brothers. Like understanding like we ain't trying to kill you, we ain't trying to embarrass you, we ain't trying to destroy you. But like this is what this is. And if you want to do this, welcome to the family.
You better come on with it.
Welcome to the family. In a cool little like a backstory. Like at the end of it all, Chico got the big old shoes on me. They just went crazy on Wild Style. But Chico Beans pulled me to the side and he grabbed me, dapped me up, looked at me and said, hey, if they don't know you before, they don't know you now. It's love.
That's true.
And that's what it was.
Publicity, bad publicity is all good. It's publicity.
7 million Instagram, 14.
Hey, sign me up, bro. They can talk about my shoes all they want. I'm cool with it. I feel you, bro.
Here's another thing. Last thing to bring that up. I also didn't feel bad because everybody on that set is short. Like everybody is everybody is 5'6". That's calling me,
bro. I'm like,
it's only a 12. Okay, it's only a size 12. It's okay. They just wearing 6s. It's
right. The kids department. Yeah, right. Hey, it be like that though. But everybody probably get it. Everybody got getting fried.
Oh, not everybody gets. And nobody safe.
Their game.
Like I said, knowing that it's love and knowing that it's family make it that much more fun. Like it's fun. It's fun. We getting paid to crack jokes on each other. They're talking about my big feet. Like whatever.
Get more attention for that anyway, though. You know what I mean? For real.
That's all love. Shout out to them dudes.
Shout out to them guys. Okay, so since you told us how breaking and getting in broke in, the first episode, some ups and downs that you encounter, where you're at. What would you say is what was the smoothest or the most the thing that made you feel the best when you really elevated and made it on? Or did you buy yourself anything? Did you because some people, they go out and blow the money, but some people save it up. Like, oh, I don't know, because of COVID happened. I know they had some weird things happening on with the show. But was it like?
Yeah, nah. I've never been like a really big materialistic person. So like splurging the money off ain't never really been a thing. I think like the most gratifying feeling for me is just like I said, well, kind of like a full circle moment, two parts. One, just like I said, being fans of these people, like understanding like I was really like in fourth grade, I want to say, maybe even third grade, when like my brother come with a camcorder and like show me like this new show called Wild 'N Out we trying to shoot and sell to MTV. And I remember like I said, like a year later watching the first episode with Orlando Jones and the next one Christina Milian, like recording it on a VH1. Like, see, I don't even know about most. They might even know about the VCR where you got to take a little piece of napkin, chew it up, and put it in the little, and then record over it. Yeah, like.
No facts though. That's facts, no.
Man. So I really recorded those episodes. Used to fast forward through the commercial, like stop it at the commercial, start back recording when it comes back. You don't gotta watch the. So like I was really a fan of this show. Like to actually see myself on TV, like wow, like to make it all the way through the journey of like one, a testament to my brother, like his greatness that I was a kid and here I am 15 years later. There's still an opportunity for me to be on this show. Like where my brother who's closest to Nick, who's like 5 years older than him, he worked on this show. And there's still space for me 10 years later to come and work on this show. Like I said, a testament to his greatness, but to be a part of it. Like I said, to be a fan of these people, these the Kobe's, the LeBrons to me. So that, but then also my get back, not only am I here, I don't know if everybody got to check that moment out, but I had like
go check it out.
Man, go check it out. Where I body conceited and Hitman and not playing.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say that you body in them. Oh
yeah, nah,
yeah,
but
all watch it.
But just to have that full circle moment is like I said, where my first initial fears are like, dang, do I fit in? And then to finally gain that respect, like behind the scenes, but then also on stage, improve it on stage, have everybody, go crazy. Where I think on the Rhapsody episode, I kind of, the wild start that I did ended the show. We was down, like we was getting smoked the whole episode. I kind of saved the day for everybody. So they handed me the belt. I got to walk around with the belt. So
I think I did. Yeah, you was feeling yourself. But
I had to get my little get back.
Is this like when they say wild style now? I think a few of us want to know when they say wild style. Is this really coming off your dome, or is it like certain individuals you feel like they done wrote it because they know they're gonna have to deal with some?
It's wild style. It's wild style. It's whatever happened. So some people might, and you know what I'm saying. Some people might freestyle. It kind of just depends on people's ability to rap. You know what I'm saying. And rapping ain't the easiest thing for everybody to do. Man, but I think regardless of if they freestyled it, wrote it, thought about it off the top of the dome that second, thought about it 3 years ago, it's like, ain't nobody help nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, each his own, you better bring it.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody about to help you kill them. So everybody, you know what I'm saying, coming with their original stuff. But just the leeway and the freedom to do this off the cuff, off the top of the head. Oh no, people really that talented there. Like, please don't get nobody messed up. Like even the ones that you would think to sleep on the most. Will come in and jab you off the top of the head just because everybody's really that talented in that room. So,
Jesus Christ, man, that's awesome. That's awesome because I know a lot of people wanted to know that, like, because I did. I'm like, man, they be coming with some stuff that I'm like, dog, I feel like you really boiled it up in the kitchen for it, man. That's dope.
But even when you think about like collaboration, even people think like they've rehearsed it before means that they was there the night before and practicing in their hotel rooms. Right. And it was like, nah, it was like in between the breaks, every set, they got to reset the stage and set up for the new games. And there's a pause like in between. So two of these dudes, hey, I got something for what you going to say? All right, I'm going to say it. And then they got to make it work. And
that's on your feet though. Yeah.
That's 100% improv. That's 100%. That's what improvisation is. You know what I'm saying? Improvisation is like off the cuff. Like you get 2 seconds, go figure it out. Y'all got a minute and a half. Like, and even people want to talk, you know what I'm saying? Like try to talk down about that. Let you and your friend try to go think of something in a minute and a half, man, and try to go come up with it and deliver it to the level that these people out here doing it. So people try to like downplay and talk, that's scripted, that was real. Okay.
Well, look, why don't you come and do this on national TV and all these people don't choke? Yeah, that's true, because a lot of people do that. You're right about that. A lot of people think if things are easy, they just hop on and you can just talk. And nah, man, this is a whole plan you got to have before you.
It's a whole different, and these people really that talented to go think for 35 seconds and then go give out 35 bars on, or, you know what I'm saying? Because I said, oh, he got a stupid purple shirt on. Now they call me.
Yeah, Barney, I feel you. You gotta be off the. You gotta be off the dome. Oh man, that's crazy.
Even not to keep going, but even to take. Oh, he got a purple shirt on. I wrote something 2 days ago about something with some purple shirt, but then I can mix it with something that I said just now, and then I'm gonna end it like that's off the top.
That is off the top. Yeah, that's true. That's true. No matter how you got it, like Big used to do. You know, he had here and take it from here and take it from there and put it all together. So yeah, that's
really just speaking to people think like hear rehearse or, you know what I'm saying, whatever they think and try to like diminish people. Like, nah, people really be that great. People really be able to just come and do that stuff or even if something, like I said, something that I wrote 2 lines 2 days ago, or I thought of it, and to mix it with something, and then the next 5 bars be like, nah, that's some incredible stuff these people doing. Don't try to diminish it because they make it look good.
That's incredible. I mean, it's incredible. You got to give them their props for that, man. You know, especially yourself too, man. Because you in the middle of it, you got to do it too. So, man,
we're gonna give you some and people know, like I'm also part of like the consulting team. So before, like that's also making sure like my responsibility. I think people like Tyler Chronicles, people also like Clayton English have come through and also like play dual roles where, you know what I'm saying, we also work to like help spar with the cast, help make sure they stay fresh. But then also we got to write for ourselves and make sure we stay prepared. So it's definitely a dual role that me personally I play. But
man, that's dope, man. That's awesome. Man. That's some dope stuff. I think I seen like in a video, it was like everybody. It was years ago though, I believe. They were in the back and everybody was kind of like getting prepped and they was, you know, freestyling with each other. I just thought it was awesome, man. I love this show, man. I just love it. I know that the world does, man. Especially here in Minnesota, everybody talks about Wild 'N Out, bro. Everybody talks it. You know, man, a lot of people they think, oh, Minnesota is a small. Not no more, man. Minnesota's not small no more. Everybody comes here, man. So it's awesome, bro. We got some stuff popping, bro. We have to get you up here soon, for real.
Oh, please! I would love to, please.
So do you do stand up too, or are you just strictly like, you know?
See, for a period of time, I've dabbled in stand up. I'm more of a fan of stand up than anything, and I think that's kind of that's one what attracted me to it, to kind of mess around with it, but also the thing that most made me go, okay, the respect of it, understanding that to stand up is a grind. Like there's no way to shortcut stand up. Like they say it takes 5 years to get decent. There's no way to cheat it. You just got to put in that 5 years. You got to put in that work, that stage time. Understanding that, I didn't have that level of dedication for it, and I didn't want to shortcut it, cheat it, and do anything but respect what that is. So like I said, I've done it before. Done some hosting, done some show appearances. It's something that I keep in my arsenal that I could dabble into. But more than anything, I think I took that intention and I love kind of transitioning into music. So where I'm still doing, you know what I'm saying, the comedic stuff. I've always been kind of like a silly guy, joked around, loved to laugh. But put my focus into, you know what I'm saying, music as well as other things. Like I said, I'm a teacher.
I'm glad you, not to cut you off, I'm glad you said that, because that was going to be my next question for you, to be honest with you. What was the next endeavors that you wanted to kind of?
Oh, well, yeah. So like I said, like the music, I've been, you know, spending like the last like year and a half shit, like pursuing it like seriously. Made some traction, got a placement on the upcoming project. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say you okay. Hey, make sure when you do ready to drop something, man. Please pop it in, man.
Oh yes, sir. No, we'll do. But yeah, we got some positive momentum with that. But then also just, like I said, I have a TV and film production degree. So Script writing has always been something that I love to do. So just getting my hands back into that more. My goal is to be a triple threat. You know what I'm saying? To stay in front of the camera, behind the camera as well, when it comes to directing and producing. So just trying to cultivate myself in all three of those lanes, spending equal time in front of the camera, behind the camera, producing, behind the camera, directing as well. So, and also just kind of like keeping my brother, running around wherever he needs.
Yeah, right.
Keeping him super busy.
Yeah, I bet.
So that kind of leads me. So that leads me to stuff like
I ain't gonna play about it, but especially with all the kids and stuff. Now you got, I know you're really busy, but we all having kids. I got.
I don't understand how you do it. I don't know how you do it, but I don't ask questions either. I just do it. I want to know how you.
I'd be like, bro,
I'm cool.
I got this over here. Just handle your life and your business. That's real though. That's real, brother. You can't stop that. But at the end of the day, it's nieces and nephews of yours, so I know you're excited to have them, man. The families.
Oh yeah, no, I love bullying. I mean, love, you know what I mean?
I understand it.
Life come full circle. You know what I'm saying? You pick on me when I was little. Now guess who's not playing?
Yeah, right. The table's turned now. Yeah, things change. It be like that though, man. It be like that. But when it comes to family, I'm actually inspired and I'm so glad to see that you are with your brother. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of inferences where brothers don't they grow up separately. I know I got a couple siblings and I wish we could collaborate more. One of my sisters,
right.
She's doing some stuff with me. So I feel like family is key. You know what I'm saying? And it's such an important thing. And when you can help each other out, ain't nothing wrong with that. Certain people have certain things they want to say. This your family doing it. Who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We all got 24 hours in a day, 365. To do what we want to do and succeed. And if you got a little bit of help or just roll with it because it's a blessing. That's what I call it, a blessing.
And to be honest, like that's just how it's supposed to be. Like that's the reason that you work and sacrifice and do everything to make it easier for the ones that come behind you.
What you doing it for? If you don't, what you doing it for? If you ain't trying to help the next wealth, you know what I'm saying?
And really, not to get too deep into my Howard University bag, but it's really I personally feel like a lot of times only our community that looks at it as a bad thing. You know what I'm saying, where it's like passing down things and leaving things for people. Like that's been kingdoms been passed down for forever. That's how they get passed down, literally by the lineage. So I feel like that might be a trap that they made us think that's a bad thing and made us think that you're supposed to pull yourself up by and come from. And it's like maybe that's a beautiful thing in our story that we able to do, but that's not what you're supposed to do. That's not supposed to go.
You're supposed to, man. It's all about growth and helping each other, and passing on the wealth, like you said. So, viewers, you heard that coming from the man right there, man. It's okay, you know what I'm saying, to, do what you need to do. And if you're a family, we let them help because we all.
But don't get it wrong. I don't know anything at all. So that don't work for you. Don't come looking at me like I don't know nothing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm supposed to know. I'm supposed to know what you doing, man. My cousin, he just actually shout out to Jamal Shangle James. He won a WBA welterweight championship of the world. And
that's fire. Shout out to bro.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, you have to come down for the fight, man. He putting on a show right now. Big time. And this
amazing.
Shout out. And it's crazy because like people call me and ask me, they'll be like, hey man, you got tickets, or hey man, what's he doing over here? And I'm like, bro, I mean, I talk to him a lot, but that's his life.
About what you just asked. I didn't ask him what you just asked me. I
gotta tell you, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, I don't know what he ate last night. You know what I'm saying? But if I do and I was with him, I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying?
I probably wouldn't, to be honest, because why you want to know? Like,
right. What's that helping you? You ain't eating what he eating, so what you want? Yeah, I feel you on that, bro. Oh my God. So okay, so we went through the ups and downs. We established, what you're looking for doing it in the future. Do you feel that I'm trying to think it out. Is there other things in production, like movies or anything that we can look forward to seeing you in, or do you have any things that coming up that you want to kind of chop it up and talk about? Some
well, I think right now I'm in my behind the scenes bag, so you'll probably see my name in a couple of credits popping up and down a few pages. As far as like just like everyday stuff, I have a position working at Power 106 as like producer.
Okay. Okay.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We produce there, you know what I'm saying? Bringing stuff around full circle. Always working on various projects like the Nick Cannon talk show is coming to your television real soon, starting in September. Yeah, you'll see
my hey, turn up. Okay.
My name will roll up in a couple of credits there. So like I said, right now I'm kind of building my behind the scenes portfolio. I'm trying to sneak in on them. You know what I'm saying? So by the time you see me in front of the camera, I've been here for 15 plus years and you ain't even know it. You know
right. I done put myself in the spot. Hey, nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You gotta work your way up and you gotta find, what fits you, and what you can, and whatever God blesses you with and your travel, your road, you know what I'm saying? You take it with you and keep chugging, man. I know how it is, man. I know the grind, you know what I'm saying? Not where y'all like totally, you know what I'm saying? But but I, a young brother myself, single child, it was all me, man. I just kind of from football, pushed under myself and jumping into media and production myself in school and just trying to make my ways through, man. So I really, I look up to people like yourself, you know what I'm saying? And
oh man, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I follow the blueprint that y'all, put out too. Cause you know what I'm saying? A lot of us, it's a lot of people like myself that were in situations where they were like, oh, I never knew I was gonna be here. But it was like following you guys, your brother, the Diddy's and the Jay, Jay-Z's and all them, because I put your brother in those that realm. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
Not because he is a legend. And you watch him, and a lot of people don't understand it's like manifestation and putting yourself in that light and really grinding and working for it. Man, blessings happen if you just believe, man.
Yeah.
I definitely understand your grind, brother, and I really do appreciate you and your time as well. I ain't gonna hold you too long because I know you're busy as well and whatnot and stuff.
Yes, sir, no problem.
You know what I'm saying? But like, what could you say for my viewers that would encourage them just to, just give them a little, chip of blueprint or encouragement on life,
Man, I think you started off with hit it with a great point of just like the power of belief, just like knowing you can. It started here before anything. And people say that, people, you know what I'm saying? It's the power of the mind over matter. It sound corny and it sounds easy.
You got to work.
Other stuff I be thinking. Like I be thinking a whole bunch of, and it's like, that's true, but it really starts in your mind, like knowing and believing that you can. And people say that, like, believe that you can do it, believe, and it all sounds silly, but it really is the truth. And even on days that you don't, like, convince yourself that you do. Like, give yourself a reason to believe that I can do whatever I put my mind to. Like, and that moment, that disbelief and conquering it amongst yourself with your own mental mind, like having the thought of I can't, and then thinking, oh yes I can. That moment gonna stand out. Like I've had that moment many times, and fast forward years later, when the moment comes, you're gonna remember that. Like it's gonna make like the thing that you thought that you couldn't do and had to tell yourself, no, I could do it. It's gonna make that moment that much better. Like it's gonna stand out. You're gonna remember what you was doing. You're gonna remember where you were sitting, what you was looking at, that feeling was. And if you can just get in the habit of, I can do this, and then going to do it, putting the action behind what you told yourself you can do, even if you don't know where you're going, just taking the step, and believing that this step is going to lead me to the next step. It's going to lead me to the next step. That's going to eventually lead me to where I'm going. Having that belief, you're going to get there. And if maybe you don't get there, you're going to get to somewhere great. So I think I'm just elaborating on what you said.
Hey man, it's dope, man. I'm sitting here listening. I'm getting my knowledge too, man. Like I feel like that's the biggest thing, for people in our community, young brothers as ourselves that's just trying to make our ways through it. I feel like just anybody, from everybody has their different levels of life, that they go through. They might be broke, they might be rich, they might be middle class, but we all have struggles that we got to go through, to make it in life, just in period, you know what I'm saying, in careers or just whatever. So it's like, when we get to hear these stories of success stories, you know what I'm saying, and hearing where you guys come from, and, because I know it wasn't always easy either. I heard stories earlier, you know what I'm saying, y'all had to grind, for what you got. So, you start somewhere, and it's like you push yourself and you pray on it, because I'm a praying man. You know what I'm saying? So you push yourself and pray on it, you know what I'm saying? And you just try to let go and let God, man. And and I think manifestation and all that stuff is so bright to have. And you know, I'm just proud, man, to be able to even, you know, conversate with you, bro. I really am, man.
Sure. No, likewise, brother. Likewise.
You know, and definitely, hopefully, we collaborate down the road. You know, not just putting my stuff out there. You know, I be doing a little acting myself. You know,
okay.
YouTube. You know, hey, I was laughing because I was on a YouTube movie, shot at CMT Films, and they had me be a police officer in a Halloween movie. We did a Halloween.
Okay.
And it was cool, man.
Did you make it through? Make it through all the. You made it to the end of the movie,
man. Hey, bro, you know, hey, I told put me in this movie and I die first because I ain't go. I promise you, I won't. I gotta make it.
My family watching this. I got family. Come on, don't do me like that,
bro. Like, don't do me like this. Right. Make me to the end. So it went good, man. We had like, I think it's like 1.3 million views now or something like
that's
that.
Great.
Man.
That's fine.
Yeah, man. Anything I can do, I'm always grinding. Huh?
Oh, yes. I was just saying, congratulations on that, man. That's fine.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, man. I didn't even know I was gonna do those numbers at first. I just like, man, let's do it, man. I put on my soul and heart in it like you do. And I was like, let's just see. And it went good. So I'm just gonna continue to keep doing my little short films and stuff, man. Hopefully I see you and Denzel in the next movies or something.
Yeah, I'm saying, let's get to it. I'm saying, I'm gonna call Denzel. Yeah, we gonna hit you and we gonna make
it. Holla at your boy. Don't forget me, man. Don't forget me, man. Okay, I'm down, bro. I'm gonna be behind the scenes too. But okay, so I'm winding up here for you. So we know what you're gonna do in the future. A little bit. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, 10 years? Do you have a goal that you're just, I know you know kind of know what you want to do, but is there a specific goal to accomplish or grab?
It's definitely a few specific things I want to check off, but y'all just stay tuned for that. I can't tell you the whole world. I can't tell you how.
And you can't give them all that. You can't give them all that. Well, hey man, I ain't gonna hold you long, man. I appreciate your time, brother, man, for real. And viewers, okay, where can they find you, my man? Instagram, give them all the everything. I'm finna put it on the bottom.
Yes, sir. It's the King Cannon. I ain't really big on Twitter. I ain't never really big on telling all my business to random people. I ain't never been. You can follow me at the King Cannon on Instagram, and that would be various places where you can find all shoot places you can find on that. Check out some content, like some pictures. You know what I'm saying? Encourage your boy. Do something.
You got any merch or anything?
That's actually coming soon. We actually working on all of that coming soon. We got it. You know what I'm saying? We got a production company in the works. We got some merch coming out. So some big things coming that we planning to put together. So this is the start of y'all seeing a lot more of me. This face getting on y'all nerves and yelling and screaming and doing a whole bunch of stuff. So get used to it.
Man, I'm glad, brother. We need more of you on the screen, brother. More of you on the screen, man. So we're going to be looking forward, man, to seeing what you guys got, man. Again, go check them out. You're on this season 2, Wildin' Out, man. This is a big interview. Minnesota, please stand up. This is it, man. We made it, Minnesota. We made it. But again,
man, I appreciate you.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate your time, brother. And hey, we stay prayed up, man, and nothing but blessings and good positive energy your way, man. We see that you're going to be accomplishing some great things, man. And I'll still be keeping my eyes out and watching you, brother. And anything I can do to help, I don't give a dang on if it's, hey, bro, I need you to come clean these shoes, bro. I need you, bro. I do the same thing. You got to work for it. So, hey,
man, bro, I appreciate that.
On again, bro. I really do appreciate you. And this is going to be Aaron big time. So I owe you one.
Yes, sir. No problem, man. I appreciate you. Be safe.
All right, my brother. Y'all heard it, y'all. It's boy Talon, aka Talon Tycoon, and it's 94.1 WFNU. We out.
That's good. Get to go.